Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Limits VN. We've got a lot of people in the room today. Anyway, let's start this baby up. And goodbye Discord overlay, we never liked you anyway. Ah, my god, time for my ghetto green screen overlay. You've arrived at the cafeteria section of the building. It occupied a smell. It occupied a small portion of the whole structure, with tables and chairs neatly placed in the front of a long buffet. Oh, the table people, yeah. The place itself isn't that busy, as you are able to see a small group of creatures scattered all over the cafeteria. You notice that the line of the buffet is rather empty.
That's a pretty long buffet.
It really is. Oh well. Let us see what they have in store. I believe the line starts from here.
The two of you made your way towards the beginning of the buffet. The lion flashed what appeared to be an ID card in the cafeteria lady holding down the stall.
Canine.
Canine lady.
My persona is a cafeteria.
Apparently I'm half cafeteria, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Cafeteria with legs.
He flashed an ID card at the canine lady holding down a stall.
This young man is with me.
The lion gave you an appointed look.
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Oppenheimer. Feel free to take as much as you'd like. Take care.
Well, Mr. York, you heard the nice lady.
It was very nice.
The nice lady. Thank you, Turby.
Very. Here, grab yourself a plate.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Once you're done, you may pass that dirty plate to me, alright? Enjoy your breakfast.
Of course. Thank you.
The two of you walked along the side of the buffet, inspecting and picking up the dishes that caught your interest.
There's a lot of food here. They don't look too different than the food back at home. And they speak English and Spanish.
They have food
And
here?
Spanish, yeah. They have food here.
They have clouds and snow and rain.
Sorry, Saku, it was mandatory. After a few minutes of collecting food, the two of you made your way towards an empty table and took a seat. The lion sat on the opposite of you, with a stack of poultry meat sitting on his plate and a mug of tea.
That's a lot of meat.
Yes, I am quite hungry today. I have yet to have breakfast.
Huh? Why didn't you? It's not because of me, is it?
Oh, don't fret. I am not blaming you for my lack of breakfast, Mr. York. I simply figured that I might as well have breakfast with you instead.
So it is me.
Well,
I don't understand this.
You're right.
Mr. Forsberg would have fed you something to eat, but it's not every day that you get to eat with the York's family member.
What are we, a fucking celebrity?
We are famous. Hell yeah. Why do you keep saying that? How special is this York's name around here?
I shall reveal more to you later once we have verified your DNA.
Fine. Thank you for treating me for free food, though. I honestly wouldn't know what to do. To get food. Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have any money and
I
stuff.
don't have any
yeah.
money, you know.
They have money in this world?
It exists.
If they have cafeteria people, anything's possible.
They also have desk people, so like, I mean...
This is not fun to image. You're welcome, Mr. York, but I believe you would have been fine, considering that Mr. Forsberg is your caretaker. I doubt that gentleman would leave you starving while you are under his facility.
Yeah, you're right. He's been really considerate to me.
Everyone has their own reasoning.
Huh? What do you mean?
If you were under my care, things would have been different.
That does not sound
Ominous.
creepy at all, Pierre. Not at all.
Peer.
That's what it says.
His name is not Peer.
Stop mispronouncing people's names, Shine.
Oh my god.
It actually happened a few times when people call me Shine.
Shiny.
Yeah.
What?
You there?
My line isn't
live?
showing up.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want me to
not
restart?
for me either.
You didn't
Stream freeze.
No. Okay.
Oh, it stopped.
Bloop. Bloop. Hello?
What's happening?
Oh, Discord crashed. Hell yeah. Hello. Discord crashed.
back.
Thank you, Discord. Very cool.
Forget what I said, Mr. York. Let's eat, shall we?
What does he mean by that? Right. Let's.
The two of you spend the remainder of the time eating and occasionally chatting with each other. Oh,
So what's your sexual orientation?
No! You notice that he's eating with such... Oh god, alacrity?
Ooh, I don't like that word.
He ate using the utensils with such skills that he barely laid a finger on his food.
If I use utensils, I don't lay a finger on my food either. Just saying. Is that weird?
Drakes, how exactly do you eat? I
Eat with my
understand.
feet, obviously.
You also talked about the procedures that you were going to have to do later for the appointment, and from what you have gathered so far, it seemed to be quite similar to what you've already done back in the police department.
Sexual orientation included.
Stop with the sexual orientation, it's private. Once the two of you are finished, you return the dirty dishes and glasses to the canine lady, bidding her a thank you and a goodbye afterwards.
Do you feel better now, Mayok?
Yeah, thanks for that.
The lion gave you a smile before he pulled out a small device from his trousers pocket.
It looks like we have a few minutes left before the appointment. Let's make haste and get there before we are late. Mayok?
I'm assuming you know the way.
No, I'm just winging it. Yes, if you'll follow me.
The two of you left the cafeteria and headed towards the scheduled appointment. Along the way, you've noticed that the traffic to this institute has increased quite considerably. Some were looking towards your direction, but the majority seem to have their attention towards your temporary guardian. Before long, a figure approached the two of you.
Eek! Are you the Mr. Oppenheimer, destroyer of worlds?
I love it, dude.
Yes. Is there something I can help you with? We're in a bit of a hurry here. Did it
Did
freeze
we get
again?
a freeze again?
I think it froze again.
No, it's gonna crash if I turn it off again.
It's crashed.
Yeah, it crashed already, okay. Let me restart Discord then, hell yeah.
This hasn't happened in forever.
I know, we're switching to Skype, guys. Yeah, wanna start a Zoom call, guys?
No. Let's all move to Skype, everybody.
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, but can I please have your autograph, sir? I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh god. The feminine deer. Oh, that's your old number as well.
Oh! That word is coming out of a feminine deer.
Obviously.
Oh, that's so funny.
It actually fits.
The feminine deer took out her notebook and a pen.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, he's a porn star, guys. He is.
Pier, more like Pierce.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'll sign them with my.
Really?
I mean, it was kind of fitting.
What?
Why, thank you. Here. What the hell? Oh, is that just an N?
Did it freeze again? Oh my god.
Now, if you'll excuse us.
I'm saying I'm having problems with this now. It's not going to work for me.
Fucking Discord, I swear to God.
I know, right? Okay, if I turn off my screen share, it's gonna crash. So I can restart Discord again.
Everybody take 5.
Hi guys.
Alright, I'm restarting Discord.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Come on, Mayok. Let's pick up the pace.
Eh? What was that about? You've got fans.
You could say that.
You must be quite a famous figure, huh?
Maybe I'll tell you more about it in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
porn star.
Yeah.
Porn star.
For now, let's get to our appointment, yes?
With a shrug, you continued following the lion along. A couple minutes more of walking, and you both stopped in front of a door.
I believe this is the place. Let's get inside.
As the two of you entered the room, you noticed that the temperature got even colder.
Brrr. This place is like an ice museum.
From where you were standing, you could see scientists working on the other side of visible glass panes. They all seemed engrossed in their work. A scruffy-looking black panda wearing a wide lab coat approached the both of you. He seemed to be carrying a notepad with him in his hand.
Good morning, Mr. Oppenheimer. You are here for your appointment, correct?
Yes, that would be correct.
The panda stopped for a moment to look at you in the eyes.
You must be York, I presume.
Yes. That would be me.
Good. Let me introduce myself. You may call me Shin.
Shin? Shin?
Oh no.
Shin, I'll be working with you for today.
The panda offered you a handshake, and you took it with a smile.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Not again!
You could feel his fuzzy fur brushing on your skin before you retracted your hand. Oh my god, you learned. Wow. He did the same thing with your temporary guardian.
It is nice to meet you, Doctor.
Likewise, Mer Oppenheimer. Let's get started then, yeah? Follow me, if you please.
The three of you made your way inside the room with the glass panes. Well, technically the room that you were in also had the glass panes, but anyway, once inside, the doctor began to explain the procedures before starting with the appointment.
Okay, so I need this glove on so then I may go up into your eye.
Yeah, that was implied.
I like this because then people can see that I actually muted it. That's funny. You were asked to lend some DNA samples into a tube. Okay, I'm not gonna unmute him right now. I'm gonna mute it next time.
Because that. Well, here it goes.
Once done, the doctor left the two of you with a sample before returning back.
I've passed over the samples to one of the other scientists here. Give them a few minutes to analyze and cross-reference it with the data that Mer Oppenheimer has given, and we'll let you know of the results. For now, let's proceed with the other examinations while we wait, alright?
Wait, I thought we were only here for DNA testing.
Yeah, the DNA.
Oh no! Like set up for me.
With the power of science, we will determine your sexual orientation.
No!
I guess there's no harm in doing these. Alright, Doctor. Just tell me what I have to do.
Of course. Please, stand over here.
You followed the doctor's instructions throughout the examinations with ease. Fortunately, his penis wasn't that big. Fortunately, there was no need for needles to be involved. The examinations were a bit more complicated than before. You know, with the size of his penis. With the doctor...
It's big, okay?
with the doctor sometimes poking the inside of your nose with a swab.
That was so uncomfortable.
I think that's everything. Thanks for your cooperation, York. I'll be off to hand these results in for further analyzation. And I should be back with the results of your DNA test too.
Thank you, Doctor.
With a nod and a smile, the doctor left the two of you behind.
Sheesh! I like the word sheesh.
Why'd you have to say sheesh?
You said that we were only here for some DNA tests. I wasn't expecting to have a swab poked through my ass.
My apologies, York.
As you were going to ask the lion a question, the scruffy panda returned, holding a sheet of paper in his hands.
Looks like the results are in, misters.
That's MERS to you?
Okay, Mers.
Merce!
Here, take a look for yourself.
The panda handed you over the sheet of paper. The lion moved in closer to take a closer look as well.
I'll be back in 10 minutes or so to analyze the recent data that we've collected.
Thank you, Doctor.
With another nod and a smile, the panda walked away.
Now, let's see.
There's a lot of unfamiliar data printed here, but the word stamped on the bottom of the page has caught your attention.
Sexual orientation?
No, that's... They could tell from my DNA. Verified? Does that mean...
With firm grip, the lion briskly placed his hand on your shoulder.
Just as I thought. You are his son after all.
Why is he blushing? I don't like that he's blushing. Why? Is he our dad's sugar daddy? Like, what's going on? With a smile, he gently shook your shoulder.
So he's really here?
Now that we know, I can begin doing preparations and integrating you into this world. York?
Integrating?
Don't integrate me into my...
Okay.
Please, I'm an immigrant.
As opposed to deriving.
Oh.
York? Ellipses?
Without your realization, tears were streaming down your face, and on top of the paper, you were gripping with trembling hands. Without your realization, tears were streaming down your face, and on top of the paper that you were gripping with your trembling hands. You didn't think that this news would be affecting you this much. You thought that you have gotten over the fact that your father's gone, but now everything is different.
Sniff! After all these years, this is where you've been!
Turvin be like, what? That's my VN.
Aww.
You cried softly as you clutched your face with a shaking hand. The paper that you were holding so tightly is now covered in tears.
York?
Uh-oh.
The lion moved in to cover your trembling body in a strong embrace as he slowly tapped on your back with his gentle hand. His body is warm, a pleasant contrast to the freezing room that you're in. You couldn't help but to sink yourself into his embrace.
My condolences, Murdoch.
You stood still as you leaned your head on his front, softly crying into his dark shirt.
You'll be fine. Be strong.
And know your limits. He holds you tighter. You spend the next couple of minutes steadying yourself.
Thank you, Mir Oppenheimer. I think I'm fine now.
The lion finally released you from his embrace.
Here. You may have my handkerchief.
He hands you a white handkerchief, and you took it in your hands to wipe the tears from your face.
Thank you!
You returned back his handkerchief.
Would you like to visit the bathroom? I believe there is just one around the corner.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I'll stay here just in case the doctor returns.
Okay! Thank you, Mr. Oppenheimer.
Wow, perfect.
Oscar performance.
That's what a start to a day. If he's here, does that mean he's still alive?
Of course he's alive, dude!
I mean, he did give me his condolences, though. Which is a weird thing to say if he's still alive.
No, he must be alive, dude. He must be alive. If he is not alive, then okay, I did not expect that. And yeah, that's definitely the radiator. I don't know what happened to it, but ever since we got the f***ing boiler change, the radiators keep doing that.
It keeps whistling at us.
Yeah, I know. And it keeps farting as well. Did you know this? It's just the ghost of the old radiator. Still wants to kill us.
For now, I think I need to wash my face. Thoughts?
With your head facing down, you made your way to the empty bathroom. You took a moment to look back into the mirror. Your face is weary and your eyes are puffy.
I'm such a mess. What should I do?
You slammed your fist into the sink counter.
I don't know what to feel. Anger? Sadness?
Dots!
Relief? Thoughts?
Ah, you've returned, Murdoch. Do you feel better?
I'm not sure. Stop looking at Bowser porn.
Dude, I'm just opening Discord. It's not my fault that I had that open.
Sorry for ruining your shirt, by the way.
It is no issue. Most of it has already dried up due to the temperature. Isn't it cold in here?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Alright.
Oh, right. The doctor came over when you were away for the moment. I've been given another sheet of paper that I believe that you might be interested in.
That is my sexual orientation.
Here it is, boys.
Oh, what's it about?
Sexual orientation, I gave it a thorough look. And it has something to do with your immune system. It is said in here that you might need to take a couple of shots to avoid contracting any dangerous diseases. You are fine with this, yes?
I'm not thrilled on the idea of getting needles in my body again, but I don't want to die a horrific death if I can help it either. Fine. So where do we start?
I believe we can do that here just fine. We just need to wait for the DUR to return. Speaking of the DUR,
The lab coat wearing panda walks up to the both of you, carrying an object that vaguely resembles a technician's box.
Ah, I see you returned back, Dame. I assume that Mrs. Oppenheimer has already caught you up.
Yes. I'll have to take some shots, don't I?
He's called Pierce for a reason. Yes, but don't worry, you'll be fine. I can assure you that you're in good hands, New York. You're a grown man, some needles aren't going to scare you, right?
No.
Good. Now just sit over there and relax. This shouldn't take long.
You look towards the lion, and he simply smiles at you with a curt nod. Before long, the panda walks over to you and pushes up your right sleeve.
Try to be still.
You feel a sharp pain on your right shoulder. You recoil at the feeling, but the doctor is holding you steady.
That's painful.
Steady. Okay, this one is done. Let's do the next one.
The same procedure happened, and after what feels like an eternity, you are finally done.
Felt like I was being tortured there.
you have done well, Murdoch.
Thanks, I suppose.
Well, I think that's all I need to do. Make sure you drink plenty of liquid, Murdoch. The vaccines will dehydrate you quickly for a short while.
Thank you for your help, Shin.
The panda smiles at you before he walks away with the box in his hands.
Anyways,
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. And join our Discord server. We record here every week. So, yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.